three, want a slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up to bounce tea, I make mine by the leader. I drink life in a teacup. I like Valet 30 better than tequila. Yeah, Belsi, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Look so good, better recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need a chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Belsi a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is
Hey, good evening, Tava Nation, Tava International, Facebook family. How's everybody doing tonight? Good evening. Hey there, Courtney Smith, Pastor Sean, Shelly Fountain, Brenda Morgan. Hey, guys, come on in. Tag, share. We are still here for Wealth Building Wednesday. Hello, Ashley Valdez. Good evening. Shirley Craig, Kimberly, I see ya. Hello. Guys, come on in, tag, share, and let us know that you are here. All right. Hey, Marika, Dina, Lynn, Essie, Brandy. Hello. Tammy Clark, always checking in for that ATL. How are you? Miss Marguerite Faison. Hello. So, guys, come on. Send that message out to your team. Let them know. Guys, last week we said goodbye to Tava Speaks, and tonight is actually the very last nighttime broadcast of Wealth Building Wednesday. And I do have my compadre joining me tonight. So you want to go ahead, Miss Laurel, hello. Marvin Sykes, hey, you want to go ahead and get your peeps on. Tell them to join, because who knows what we will do tonight. B. Ramirez, I see ya. Nona Inslee, I see ya. So why don't I bring Mr. I see ya up himself, so that he can welcome some of you guys. Hey there, Mr. Harris.
Yeah, man, the chat is lighting up. You see everybody in the chat saying not the number one show, but listen, I was that was some flashback music. That is actually my favorite Tava video. I saw Tracy Walker was like, "Come on, Tava with the new video." No, Tracy, that was actually our first video. So we have as I tell everybody, we have an entire soundtrack over here. So, but I love that. I was all back here just jamming, because that just kind of brought back, some memories. We need to start playing that one all the time, Michelle. But look, what you got going on here tonight? So we putting your show to bed tonight too?
We are doing it. For those that were at the Houston event, they know that Mr. Lloyd announced it first, that we are actually coming together, Mr. Harris, so that Wealth Building Wednesday will stop kicking Tava Speaks butt
you know, I'm not even going to start with you tonight because, you know, we have some special guests on here tonight, but, you know, it's really good to be on here tonight. And, you know, what time are we going to get it kicked off next Wednesday? I think you have the new time.
Yes. So we really want everyone to know. And we're, like I said, we've been joking about it. Last week was the last episode of Tava Speaks on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. Tonight is the very last Wealth Building Wednesday on Wednesday night. We have actually combined for one power-packed show, right? Because we decided that two are better than one. And, you know, on this arc, everything is 2 by 2. In my TK voice, y'all better catch this.
Yeah.
Right? So everything on the arc is 2 by 2. And so we have combined for one power-packed show that will be aired every Wednesday at 12 noon, right?
That's
so
right.
Guys, we're going to be on during the daytime. For those of you that maybe work or have things going on during the day, you can always catch the replay right here on Tava Lifestyle HQ. So if by chance you can't join during the day, you can always catch the replay at night. But yeah, that is starting this Wednesday coming up, 12 noon. We will have some great guests. As always, prizes, surprises. So guys, I'll have to tone it down sometimes so that I can do it like Kevin Harris does.
No clappers, 0 clappers. But no, it's Central Time. Who's that? It's Central Time, Jackie Jones. So Central Time. So everything we do is on Central Time. So
that is right.
But you know, Lachelle, we just, you know, everybody's still on an amazing high coming off Dallas. You know, for the people who missed Dallas, you know, a few weeks ago, you know, ticket sales are really selling. And, you know, and like we said, it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. You know, the new swag items that just came out, like the waist trainers. Also, we had, you know, I don't know if you could go get one, the summer bags. The summer bags are really hot. So I saw a lot of you all at the beach this past weekend here for Memorial Day weekend. You guys were out. I was just on the phone with Shanita Schumberg earlier. And, you know, Shanita, you should have taken one of these beach bags with you. So we do actually have these bags on sale right now. And Lachelle, would you tell everyone where they could go purchase those bags? Because those bags be gone. We only have a few left. So where can you get that from? And what's
all right? So let me show you guys. We have 2 Tava bags, right? And I think Jaylene, TK, Dory Ray, I think all those deltas had something to do with this red bag. All right. Guys, I got a pink one coming next time, I promise, ladies, for my AKAs out there. But you can go to All Things Tava. Everybody, please make sure you are sharing that with your team. Anything that you want to know about Tava, every website, all in one place, All Things Tava. But guys, I want to show you, this bag is so convenient, right? Okay, we have this little zipper part here. And this is like waterproof, guys. Then it opens up, like you can put all kind of stuff. You got
Valet 30. You can put your samples of tea,
bag
coffee.
of tea, whatever you need in here, right? But then you have what I call the secret compartment. Bam. So guys, if you have some things that you want to put in here, and ladies, it really is a great beach bag. So if you have that wet swimsuit cover up, you can drop that in there and your products aren't getting wet. And then you can hide some other stuff, whatever you need to hide in there. But that is the red black bag, and this is the blue one. Yeah. Right?
Always advertising your business. I love it.
Yes. allthingstava.com. And then just click on Tava Shop. And Kevin, I've got a couple of goodies in here that I want to show. I don't even know if you know this.
Probably not.
Did you know that our brand new samplers or mailers are on Tava Shop as well, right?
What? I forgot about that. Why don't you open that and let everybody see it? Because those are gonna really blow out. So hold that up, let everybody see it.
Bam.
And they can find those on All Things Tava as well.
This is on All Things Tava Shop. And what it is, you can see, you can put your Vasia on this side. We have the supplement facts there because a lot of times people ask about that. Same thing for the Caprice on this side. But then here's a, what do you call these things, guys? These URL barcodes that they can click, scan. I think that's the word, scan, and get more information. So you can mix and match, right? Hold on, I've got another one. Or you can put them all together like this. Y'all see that? That's 5 in there. So for those of you that are doing your 5 for 25 or however you're doing it, you have a branded mailer. So you guys do not have to use those Ziploc baggies anymore. We don't want to see any Ziplocs, okay?
Yeah, I forgot about those. Those would definitely fly off the shelf. If I were you all, I see people, Sharita Leon, Sabrina Wright, Trinity, Shanita Schamberg. You all better tell your teams to order those right now. Clavon Browning, Tony Fleming. But look, here's what I would do. I would throw probably about 20 of those or 25 and take them to the beach. That's also a great gym bag as well.
Yes, for those that are working out, everything. So guys, go to Tava Shop. All of the new active wear is there. The masks. We have new hot colors. Oh, and Kevin, what do you think about those corsets?
You mean the waist trainers or the corset? Okay. I think Tony Fleming has one on right now. That's why he's sitting up so tall. So
the sauna suits. Wait a minute. I need some men in the chat or ladies who have purchased some for some men. I need you guys to let me know in the chat because Kevin doesn't think the men are working out in these sweatbands, whatever you want to call them, waist trainers. Where are my men at? Callie Lloyd, I see you on here. Where are the men to let Kevin Harris know that real men wear waist trainers?
All right. Not one so far.
They're coming.
All right. But listen, while they're coming, Lachelle, we actually, we've been talking about conference. But before we go there, All Things Tava, all that Lachelle just went through, the bags, the mailers are hot. I can tell you they're going to be gone. And but listen, these are things that we rolled out in Dallas, and you're going to continue to see these things. These are marketing tools that you all can grow your business with every single day. So if you're wearing your waist trainer to the gym, which I know the guys wear them too. I see you, T guy. I see you. And but you take your bags to the gym. I was talking to DeMille Courts this morning, and he was sharing with me he had on a Tava shirt and some other gear, and someone stopped him in the gym today, and it was somebody else that was a part of Tava, and they connected. So make sure that you're getting your gear for the summer, because guess what? People are getting back out, and these are just great marketing tools that we spent a lot of time pulling together. Thank you, Callie Lloyd, Lachelle Pierre, for pulling a lot of these things together, and so it looks great. So, but listen, speaking of conference, man, everybody's excited about conference, Lachelle. So I know several people have been calling the office, asking about the hotels. Are hotel rooms still available? I know we had a block of rooms, or did you block off more?
I'm so glad you said that, Kevin. All right. So I believe right now at this second, the first block is full. We are opening another block. I cannot say it. I cannot stress it enough. Kevin Harris, and back me up on this, guys. When that block opens up, you need to go ahead and reserve your room now. Do not wait until October, because there were people in Dallas that were offering $1 million to get a room at the host hotel, and it was completely sold out. And let me tell you, there's a person they may be watching that can attest to this. The hotel was so sold out. We even took a room that didn't even have a bed in it. The person said, I'll take the one, it just has a sofa and a bathroom shower. I'm good. I want to be here. I'll take it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because it's about being around the action. So you tell me who that is after this. We won't say it on here, but it's so important to be around the action because, you know, Tony Fleming, bring Tony and Clavon on here. You know, so it's good to be around the action. These are two gentlemen that's been in the industry of network marketing for quite some time, and they also understand the importance of, you know, coming to event and really working your business from event to event. So, you know, Tony, man, I've known you for quite some time, all the way back in a juice company you were a part of, and you know, you rock some events, man, and you know, you took several people to those events. And like I say, guys, Tony's been around for a while and hadn't been in many companies, but Tony, talk about the importance of starting now, you know, getting your team to the events right now at this moment, and why it's important to be at the event hotel as well, too.
All right. First thing I want to say, though, I'm glad you came out with the new thing because I was down to only 4 of these left. I only had, and I was thinking, man, do we have any more of these? So, but I like the new ones. So I just sent some out today. So now I can order the new ones.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So, but I can tell you this, the importance of this event for me is that guy Clavon, I already told him I'm going to beat his team as for registration. We got a little contest going.
Challenge accepted.
Between myself and Clavon, that we're going to total up each month and see where we are. But in 4 months, I promise you, our group will have more people registered than Clavon's team. And I already told him, I'm not going to, it's kind of like the 50 Cent and Kanye West. I'll be Kanye, he's 50 Cent. And so we're going to figure out who's going to win by September 29th. And now listen, our team that's listening, we cannot let Clavon organization beat us. I'm just telling you, we can't do that. So, but the real reason, though, let's go back to the real reason. I love it too. Is that everybody should be at a convention. I was thinking about that today. And, like you said, I'm old school, so I've been doing this, for a while. And I remember one of the guys that I enrolled when I first got in business, I mean, back in the, as the kids say, the 1900s. And he was a guy that I was trying to, recruit for a while. And as soon as he got into business, 2 weeks from there was going to be the convention. Now, I said I wasn't going. It was my first company. I thought it was hype. I'm like, I don't want to go, all this hype. I don't need to go to that. So he called me. He said, well, what day are you going? Because I already got my ticket, my plane ticket. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I said, hold on, let me call you right back. So I went and booked my ticket, got my plane ticket. And then I called him and said, okay, I'm going on this date. And I thank God that I did. And I can go back and think over 20 some years. Annually, I've never missed a company's convention. Never. Every year is always a company's convention. I've never missed a company's convention. Because when I went to the first one, it just blew me away. I mean, it was just the camaraderie, the people there, the emotions that play out, the folks that you meet when you sit down with them, like they remind you of somebody and you start talking, and it's just, you don't miss companies' conventions. I've never missed them. So it's important that you go.
Yeah, and I tell you, Tony, I feel the same way, man. And I never forget my first conference. You go, when we went, we were a certain rank, we were a lower rank, but that first conference we went to in that particular company, we came back and we triple that advance. Okay? And the reason why is because what you just said, when you go, you're hanging on to other stories.
Yep.
You're sitting, you're meeting people, you're seeing how they build. Mr. Lloyd said something, different. I mean, today, you're collecting information from different people, to help you grow your business. So that's why it's important. And, it's nothing like, coming back. I got calls coming back from Dallas, and everybody's like, well, what happened at Dallas? Can you spend some time with me to show me how to build my business? I'm like, you should have been in Dallas. That's what they talked about. So I want you to speak on that as well, man.
Yeah, you have to be there, man. And what you just said, I call it with our team. I've been saying this for years. It's called the Bob said knowledge. And the Bob said knowledge is this. You know, when people go to events and they sit in there and they take notes and they hear people on stage, and then it's just the information they get, they come back and they just run through the whole hotel and tell everybody, did you hear what Bob said? Did you hear what Bob said? And I'm looking at them like, is that the first time you ever heard that? Yeah, I ain't never heard that. I'm like, I've been saying that for 9 months, 10 months, 2 years. I ain't never heard you say that. Never. But did you hear what Bob said? And see, when you go to a convention, it enforces what you've been saying. But, you know, they're so tired of hearing you say it that they don't hear it no more. But when they go and hear it on stage, they'll come back and swear they never heard it. I'm like, you never heard that? No. The way Bob said that was, man, I've never heard that. Really? Yeah. So you get information there because now it's like compounded. Now you people grab it because it's somebody else that they didn't know, and somebody else said it on the stage. It was impressive to them. So when they leave out of there, they just so excited about that.
Yeah, well, Clay, but I have a question for you too, man. Thanks for coming on here, and both you guys stay on. You know, I want to talk to someone who's brand new in the business, who just started. You know, if you say, you know what, I'm a supervisor, you know, I just got binary qualified. For the people who are chiming in, you know, why should I buy my ticket? You know, I'm not an exec. I'm not an exec too. I'm not a diamond. Why should they buy their tickets now? And Clayvon, you and I just had a conversation. You know, you just enrolled 3 $1,200 packs here today. And, you know, we were talking and, you know, I said, well, let's go back as you're enrolling these people, take them straight to the link so they can go ahead and get their conference ticket, you know, for the commitment. So I want you to speak on that. Why would somebody who just got binary qualified or someone enroll right now, you know, go to conference?
You know, Kevin, that's a great question. I mean, when you enroll into Tava, you get binary qualified, even hitting supervisor. I just think that you're in Tava, and I think that you want to get to a point where Tava's in you, and it's like a cliche, but it's real. You want to have Tava inside of you, and that's what the convention does. You want to meet Kenny Lloyd. You know, you want to meet Shantae Lloyd. You want to meet the corporate staff. You want to see all the diamonds and top earners. Like, you see people go across that stage, and you begin to believe that it can happen for you. The culture, the community, the hype is real. You want the emotions. You want the hype. So in network marketing, it's one thing to just kind of be invested into this opportunity, but when you kind of like get indoctrinated into it, it's almost like when it hits you, like from an emotional and a spiritual perspective, you become a little bit more unstoppable. You become more bulletproof. You're able to deal with rejection and negativity more because you know that it's real because you saw the big picture.
Yeah. And Clayvon, it's kind of what you just said, man. I'm sorry to cut in. You know, if you all notice, Clayvon has that beautiful background, and we've been ragging him about it. He just moved to Houston, and, you know, LaShawn asked him a question, you know, why did he move? What made him move from New Orleans to Houston? And what he told her, you know, is very profound, and he just backed it up. He wanted to be around the energy. He wanted to be around people that were making money, people that were living a lifestyle, and that's why he left New Orleans. And, you know, that's, you know, that correlates exactly to what he just said about being around people just like you, like-minded people. So I appreciate you saying that, man.
Absolutely. And, you know, one other thing, Kevin, that I really want to mention to piggyback off what Tony shared. And it's like, I just believe this, and tell me, Tony, if you agree. You know, network marketing is about certain principles. And I think in order to make money in network marketing, in order to hit ranks in network marketing, you need one thing, and that's group momentum, right? Without group momentum, you're pretty much doing this thing by yourself. Yeah. And even though our company was built off financial relief, you can get it retail. But if you want to advance in ranks, if you want to get big time binary, you got to move with a team. You need group momentum.
Yeah.
And I was told a long time ago, listen, man, think big. You bring 100 people to a convention. I mean, that's pretty ambitious. But in any company, you bring 100 people to a international convention, you're gonna hit the top of any comp plan.
That's right.
So you build your business from event to event, wanting that snowball to become an avalanche, fighting for group momentum.
Right.
That's the key to the game.
Yeah. So question, back to you, Tony, man. It's, both of you guys have been in the industry for quite some time. And I want to kind of switch, but because what the question I'm about to ask or statement I'm about to make really leads to conference, right? Even though it's summertime, I just saw Beauty put in the chat like the streets are lit. That's right. Everybody's back out. And, momentum's everything. That's right, Sharita Leon. Momentum's everything. But here's how you catch the momentum. Right now, we're in the month of June. People are traveling, typically in network marketing, that's a slow time. But we're not experiencing that with Tava because of our products. People want to be healthier. People want to lose weight. Why is it so important right now to start personally enrolling and sponsoring month after month? So you have June, July, then you have August, and then you in September. And then by the time it's conference, people are going to start ranking up right now in June, July, because what you do in June and July is going to carry you all the way to conference. So I want you all to speak to everyone that's on here, why they should be personally sponsoring right now at this moment, right now.
Yeah, not only personally sponsoring, but when you personally sponsor, you are you're gonna fire them up about getting to the conference. It's not even just bringing them on board, but first of all, you got to be personally sponsoring and bring people in. All right, so now because you want more people to go to the convention, but when you bring them in, it's not just. Don't feel like this is what people do. Don't feel like you can't talk to them about it.
That's right.
They just spent some money on this. Now I'm telling them that that they got to spend another $199 for that, and I just don't want to. No, that's the time that you should tell them because they're excited right now. They're just coming on board and they're excited about everything, and so that's the one thing you need to emphasize. Hey, let's get registered for the convention coming up in October. Because they'll be ready to do it then. Don't spend their money. But yeah, we need to be don't spend the money for them because you're saying I don't know if they want to spend that. You don't know. You need to
tell count somebody's money.
Exactly. You can't count the money like that. But we need to be enrolling so that we can have more people to bring to the convention because like what Clayvon said was that you want that kind of momentum, man. You have 100 people at a convention and they leave there. You got 100 people anywhere when they come from out of there. You're going to have exponential growth. It's going to take off because I've never been to a convention where I sat there and didn't say, boy, I wish somebody else was here. I wish I had, got, John more excited about coming. I wish I had just pushed Sherry one more time. I wish because, you can't, it's hard to bottle that up and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? When people say, well, how was it? You can't even explain it. So
what happened to me, and I want to talk to my new people out there. Don't let this be you. It happened to me twice. And Tony and Clayvon, I'm sure it's happened to you too. And you just said it, Tony. You assume what people have, but you also assume when somebody don't need the business. It's nothing like walking in conference. I want y'all to hear me. And you said, dang, I should have talked to that person. And they were Clayvon. When they walk across the stage as an exec too. That is an awful feeling because you didn't pick up the phone to tell that person about your company, which is Tava. Okay, so I want to encourage you guys to do that. Have you all ever had that happen to you all?
Yeah. You walk in. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, I've had people 2 doors down from me. There's a bunch of cars in the driveway. I'm like, what's going on down there? They're going to meet.
So Clayvon, man, I got a question for you. Thanks, Tony. Man, I have a question for you, man. Conference. Yeah, we're talking about conference, and we're talking about building from event to event.
Right.
And, you've been around, quite some time too, man. And you said it earlier, but I want you to like really drive the point home with everyone. You don't want to just come by yourself. Talk about how it's 10 people. I can attest when we went to our first conference. Yes, we were on fire, but the following year we went back. We had about 30 some people with us. And that exploded our business. Talk about that, man.
Kevin, I really think that everyone needs to honestly put Tava in historical context. You know what I mean? I mean, we have a company that's 18, 19 months old. So I think everyone should be in phase 1 activity.
Mm-hmm.
If you understood what it was, like we use the language, get a position of equity, take first movers advantage. We're on the ground floor. This is the company's first convention. Our first launch was compromised, okay, by the COVID. We had to go virtual. The second one, a couple diamonds got to Atlanta. This is our first one where we're going to show the world who we are. And it's called phase 1 activity. So everyone should be sampling and recruiting. Back to what Tony was sharing, like recruiting, that should be what we should be doing obsessively from the perspective of how early our company is. You just can't lose sight of the positioning. Some people are going to have so many regrets.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't go hard. They didn't leave it all on the field. They didn't lose themselves with recruiting and building. So I just think that should be innate. Like, so bringing people to the convention is going to happen naturally if you stay in phase 1 activity, which you should do at a company that's less than 2 years old. And the second thing is that the convention is going to give you retention. If you want to know how to keep your team and how to keep your new people, when you bring them in, give them a bigger picture. Again, the convention, the big picture, the big stage is going to help you with retention. And that's the important thing, building an organization, is retention.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret, and I want both of y'all to go on this one. It doesn't matter what order. You all saw the teaser video that we had on the new product. That's going to be at conference. It's going to be at conference. So you do not want to miss out when new product releases are made at conference. You want to be right there in the seats for many different reasons, and I'll let you gentlemen touch on that.
Well, the main reason is that you want to be the first one to know what it is.
Yeah.
You want to be the first one to get on the phone and call somebody and say, you won't believe what we have here. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of the convention too, to being the first one to know about the product, man, because you can get on the phone. That's all we do. You step out in the hallway, you call it, man, you won't believe what we have here. So you got the first mover's advantage by being there.
And then people get a little naive thinking you don't need the hype. Like you don't need to be hypnotized by all the hype. Like, what do? We have to get in front of one person, 3 people, 20 people. And you have to have new language. You got to have new stories. You got to have new hype. You got to come out of there refueled so you can get into your market and do what you got to do to make an impact on other people. Like, you get the value from the convention and then you go add value to other people's lives. And that's how you make money. So you gotta get the information first.
Yeah. Also, man, look, you guys are, the diamonds have all gotten together. I was up late last night, going through social media, and you guys are on tour. I don't know if y'all are calling it a diamond tour, but everybody's out. Tony, I know you just got back from Milwaukee, and Clavon, I know you're doing some things, and I know TK, Nina, Joseph, Tammy, I see Tracy Walker out there. And you guys are on tour, and right now you're starting in June, and there's a few things that are going on this weekend across the country. What made you guys just say, you know what, we're going to tour all the way up until the summer? Talk about that as well too. And by the way, look, where's Lachelle? She just left me on here.
Well, my thing is always, the term always used is chase the business, and I'm not chasing people. I'm chasing the business. So wherever the business leads me, like even Milwaukee, I committed to. It wasn't a big turnout. I knew that. I think we had about 9 or 10 people, but we had 2 people enrolled, and I was willing to go there. I'm willing to go almost anywhere if somebody's committed, because I know that you never know who's going to show up. You never know. I've been to places where, we got 100 chairs and one person show up, but that one person changed some people's lives. They take off. So to me, I think that, if we're going to do this and do it the right way, we need to get out here. And, speaking of that, let me plug Atlanta that we got coming up on the 13th, because we got some serious. Now we're going to do something a little different. We got a presentation at 4:00, but we're going to do training before that, like from 2 to 4. And we got a lot of diamonds and a lot of executive twos. We're actually going to do some serious training there. So you want to come to Atlanta on the 13th and get your people there, because you said something about what the convention does. Not only convention, you keep. I think Clavon said if you want to keep momentum, you go from event to event to event. So long as we keep events going and you keep people on your team getting in front of that, you're going to keep that momentum going. You're going to actually you're going to have less people falling out, because folks are they're getting what they don't think they need, because they don't think they need to but every time you go to an event, I don't care if it's a home party, you come out of there feeling a little bit different.
Yeah, that's right. Clavon?
Absolutely. Well, Kevin, I just think it's responsibility. Shout out to Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd and Shantae Lloyd. So much love and respect for them. And yourself and Lachelle, you guys have provided the proper infrastructure. And so it's the Diamond's responsibility to get out into the markets and plant the seeds and build the business. Like, we have to get out there and sample and show the social proof and get into the hotels and get into the centers. And it's really our responsibility, because it's a 50-50 marriage between you guys putting together, again, an impeccable culture, an environment, and infrastructure to provide us the victory. Now we have to come together now that we can travel a little bit more and get out into these markets and do our part to make Tava a household name. We have to do it. It's a responsibility that leaders have to do. And then now the field should watch us. And I see people in my organization now getting out more because they see me getting out more. And so there's a trickle down effect. And that's the culture we have to have, again, because we're a brand new company.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Well, Lachelle, thank you for coming back on. We appreciate that.
Well, sir, I was actually getting a call.
Hey, Lachelle.
Thank you, Clavon. Kevin's always hating. That was Mr. Lloyd calling, and I thought I just might need to answer.
Yeah, I know that's right. So you kept your job today.
I did.
Yeah, but listen, guys, and for everybody that's watching here, you're going to be hearing about conference because we know and we believe. We don't know who you are. Somebody out there, that was me, hanging on to every word of, different people like a Tony Fleming. I remember watching Tony, when I was in another company, we crossed paths, and I'll tell the story really quick. We crossed paths. I was trying to recruit him. He was trying to recruit me. And, I was, I'm going to say low man on the totem pole, but always aspired to be who people were in different companies and the same company I was in. Okay. And you have to attach yourself, you all say attach yourself to somebody else's story. But I was like, man, I wish I could get on stage and speak like that. I wish I could do this. Here's the message that I'm giving you all. You need to come so you can attach yourself to that person or that person that you think you want to become. I'm not saying be that person, but step into that person that you want to become. There's always somebody out there that you can mimic. Okay. And I chuckle sometimes because I have two people. If I put them on this call right now on this Zoom, you would swear that I've cloned them, because I have. And because they were making a ton of money and I wanted to do that. So therefore I did the things they did. And, when Lachelle mocked me, that's where a lot of it comes from. Okay. But no, you have to attach yourself to something. And what I'm really saying, you'll probably find that person at conference, guaranteed. So I want to thank you, gentlemen, for really coming on here tonight. Any parting words? Clavon, you go first, and then you, Tony.
I just want to give a shout out to the team of possibilities under the First Dynasty umbrella, and Mr. Tony Fleming has issued a challenge to our organization. That was a big mistake, bro. My big brother, I respect you. You're an amazing leader. You're an amazing diamond going double, but we're gonna smash the organization as far as numbers are concerned. But no, listen, it was a pleasure, an honor, and a distinction to be on this platform. Shout out to you, Kevin, Lachelle. Love you guys. One team, one dream, man. Let's keep moving like a community. Let's keep moving like a family, and let's keep making history.
All right. Thank you, Clavon. Appreciate you for coming on. Tony Fleming.
All right. So, our elite team, y'all heard him. No, don't look. I can't have this. We have to at least beat Clavon's organization as for registration. And we're gonna look every month. He and I gonna get together in 30 days and total up. And I want to win each month. I don't want to just wait to the fourth month and just, I don't want to be the tortoise at the end and win, which we're gonna win anyway. But I want to win every single month. So I'm just telling you guys, man, we can't I mean, I love this guy. He's brilliant and all that. We'll hug him at the end. You know, we'll do all that. We're not gonna. We'll hug him, but we're not gonna lose the registration contest. We will have more people registered for the event and more people there. So I'm excited.
One last thing, before I let you all go. Again, the sample packs. I want y'all to just I know I see people chiming in, brand new people. Lachelle, would you show those packs one more time?
I will. And let me also, guys, I want to let you know where to get them. We saw a couple of comments. If you go to allthingstava.com and click on shop, click Tava shop, and then click the drop down shop arrow, you'll see it and it'll say samplers. And that is where you can go and order these. And I just want to also say to the people that are watching, maybe you're not on Clavon's team, you're not on Tony's team, maybe somebody brought you into the business, you're not even connected with your sponsor anymore. We have something for you at the event. Do not feel like you can't come unless you have a bunch of people with you. Now, we want you to bring some guests, but even if you don't, make sure that you come, and that's your opportunity to connect with other individuals from your area, whether you're a mom, a dad, a teacher, a this or that, a banker or whatever. I guarantee you, if you come to the event, you will connect with someone, and that will just help to catapult your business. Now, Kevin, I can't wait in the end to see which diamond will prevail. We have the first two on here.
Somebody's asking, can you how many's in a pack of the samplers?
It is. It's 10. 10. It is 10 in a pack.
Yep, 10 in a pack. Okay. All right. Reading is fundamental. I see it at the bottom. Sorry. But no, 10 in a pack. But listen, Lachelle, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Thank you guys for coming on. And Lachelle, I'll turn it over to you and you close us out, please.
Thank you, guys. Kevin, get out. Can I have my show back? No, guys, I went down earlier to handle some things, but we want you to know each week, Kevin and I will do the show together. Maybe some weeks I'll do it. Maybe some weeks he'll do it. Who knows who our surprise guest will be? Who knows what we will give away? So thank you all for tuning in. I want to know on here who has gotten their tickets already. And in case you guys did not know, you can purchase the event tickets in your back office, right? Or what is the website that we go to now? allthingstava.com. If you go to allthingstava.com, click on event, then you will be able to book your hotel. Next block is opening up. You can click to buy your tickets. They are in your back office right now, and we will have the event schedule posted there by the end of the week. Guys, make sure you get the word out. And I don't know if Kevin wants to pop in and talk about this, because on Thursday, September 30th, we will have the second annual Dr. Virginia K. Lloyd Charity Golf Tournament. And I want to know, was anyone in Atlanta for the first golf tournament? I have to give it up to Kevin Harris, because that was his baby. He took it on, he spearheaded it, and we had a lot of fun. Let me know, was anybody there? Miss Edith, you were there for the golf tournament? So guys, plan to come in early, right? The golf tournament is going to start, I believe, at 10 a.m. on that Thursday. We also want you to come by the Houston office. For those of you that are in Tava and have never ever been to the office, make sure that you plan to stop by the Houston office on that Thursday or Friday. You can buy some products here. You can take a quick tour. We would love to see you. Do not come all the way to H-Town and not stop by the office. You'll have opportunity to meet all of our amazing customer service specialists that you talk to. And so, guys, that's just the beginning. We have so much more planned, and I think I can announce it. I believe we made it official. Hold on, I'm gonna bring Kevin back up here in case I'm not supposed to. I need his cosign on this.
Depends on what it is.
The theme for the Saturday night party, because ladies, it's important for us to get these outfits together. He left. Where's my diamond Nicole Shelton? Because she's always asking me, what are we supposed to wear? Come on, Kevin. If we do it, we are doing it together.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not do it. What do you say? I think we made it official.
I think you should go ahead and do it. Make it official, because the all-white party was great, but
yes.
I cannot wait. I start looking for mine last week. So
all right. So
the tea.
So everybody knows if Mr. Lloyd has his way, every single party, every single time would be all white. Okay. Between Mr. Lloyd, TK, and Nina, it would be all white all the time. But we have gotten together and we are so excited to announce the theme for the second wave 2-year anniversary celebration. Let's see if anybody can guess it. Customer service, if you are on, do not answer. If anybody can take a wild guess, and you have to include your distributor number, if you get it right, I will have this bag for you.
Nope.
So
Everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong.
I've got 70s, 90s, black, all red, green, pink. Let's see. What are we seeing? Money green, luau, all black, cowboy. It's Texas. We should do that. Shades of blue, golden black, beach. Nope. So far, man, guys, guess what? I am shocked. That means that for once, Kevin Harris did not leak anything. Oh, Patricia said Halloween theme.
Nope.
Oh, what do y'all think about somebody said masquerade. What do you, purple rain. What do y'all think about a superhero theme? Kevin,
I'm going to tell them masquerade is very close. When you say masquerade is very close.
Oh, wait. Oh, Kevin, I saw it.
It's close. Roaring 20s is very close.
That's not it?
That's not it.
Okay, customer service. I need somebody to go in the chat. Whoever typed Roaring 20s first, that is the closest. TK said a boot party. Roaring 20s is the closest.
All right.
But
so you go ahead and spill the beans, Michelle.
So what we are having, guys, how many of you love that movie? Where's this line from?
There it is. Somebody just said it.
Oh,
Kimberly.
Harlem Nights.
Kimberly got it.
Miss Kimberly. That is correct, guys. But it's not Harlem. It's Tava Nights, baby. So if you want to know how are we dressing for the big after party here in Houston, go ahead and watch that Harlem Nights movie again, guys. It's the Roaring 20s theme, but it is officially Tava Nights. And we cannot wait to see how you guys are going to come through. Miss Evelyn said she said it first.
I see
Guys.
Sonia McLennan Williams. So we'll let customer service sort it out. It's all in the chat. I'm seeing Sonia, but let's sort it out. We always do. But listen, Michelle, great show tonight. Thank you for.
Wait! I've got to say this. Andy Jean said, "Great Gatsby." That is Jean-Pierre's absolute favorite book. She'll shout out to you for that. Andre Page said he's coming dressed like Quick. Hey, what's the lady's name? Is it Della Reese? Because I'm in charge of the girls.
No. No, it's gonna be fun.
Yes. Oh, Tammy Clark, my pinky toe. See, some of you all have watched the movie.
Top of night.
So, TK Walker says she is gonna be Suge Avery. I love it. So, guys, you know what? It's all about building your business and at the same time having some fun while you're doing it. And in Houston, that's what it's all about. Please make sure if you have any questions at all, reach out to support@tavalifestyle.com. Customer service will be glad to assist you. I think that's it. I see Kevin just backed out. Guys, please spread the word. Next week, the very first combined show at our new time, Wealth Building Wednesdays, on Wednesdays at noon. Everyone stay safe, be blessed, and let's close out strong tomorrow.
3. Want a slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up about tea, I make mine by the leader. I drink life in a teacup. I like Valet 30 better than tequila. Yeah, Bessie, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Look so good, better recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Bessie a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is 3.